Taka. What's the recent Taka?
Pizza. Pizza.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? We have another I Like Your Style, and today's theme is, like you saw there with Chaka, we got Land of the Lost theme. So hopefully you guys brought something that pertains to that theme. It was kind of hard. I had to find we'll go over it, but that was kind of a hard one. But I want to welcome my panel here. East Coast LQ Reviews. Cheers. And cheers to Bumpy Road Brews.
Cheers.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. And chat when you guys start rolling in. If you do, welcome in. All right. Let's start up with Tanner and show off what we got as soon as I get there. Damn it. Okay.
All right, so this was definitely a little difficult for me. I was looking for some more Toppling Goliath beers, but the only ones that I could get were the Pseudo Sue and the King Sue. Those are the only ones that had the dinosaurs on it. So I was looking more into the show, and there's an episode. So I actually found it's season 3, episode 9. It's called Abominable Snowman, which is also a Yeti. So I got Great Divide Yeti Imperial Stout.
Nice.
This is clocking in at 9.5% alcohol by volume. They do have the Certified Independent Craft Brewers Association right on the side. It does have some age to it. This was canned October 26, 2020. So it's close to 2 years, a couple months off. Let's crack this open. I did see that they had some other variants as well. They had like a macaroon one, like strawberry something. Actually, no, not strawberry, chocolate raspberry.
Yeah.
So this can was $6. Those other ones were like $12. And I was thinking about grabbing one of those, but I was like, yeah, I want to try the base first. I want to try the standard Imperial Stout and then possibly review the other ones in the future. Yeah, let's crack this open. And I've never had anything from Great Divide. I think I've heard somebody talking about them before. But I got my Spigaloo Stout glass here. Pour this up. This is a 19.2 ounce can. So, looks like it's got some nice viscosity. I actually got the AC behind me blowing right in my face, and I'm getting big whiffs of chocolate already. But it's got actually, it's a lot darker in person. A dark brown head. Definitely a motor oil looking appearance. No clarity through it at all. It's like a little bit of like a ruby tint at the bottom, but for the most part, it's covered up by that murky, pitch black color. Looks pretty good. It's got like a nice, creamy looking lacing on it. About a finger lacing. Looks pretty good. We'll get into that next time around. Cheers, guys.
Nice. Yeah,
Cheers.
That's a good one. Cheers. Cheers, man. All right, Bumpy.
There we go. Yeah. So my beer is coming from Ouzelfinch, whatever the hell they call themselves.
There you go.
Ouzelfinch Beers and Blending, out of Fort Monroe, Virginia. This one's called Party Dinosaur.
That's cool.
Nice. That's great.
This is a fruited sour ale with banana puree, mango puree, pineapple puree, Andine blackberry puree, and vanilla.
That sounds
It
bad.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
5.92% ABV. And I did not see a canned on date for this thing, but you got to scan for the date.
Yeah, I had that with my
Oh yeah,
the New York cheesecake bar.
Finch. Yep.
What was the last fruit? I heard banana, mango, and
Andine blackberries or something like that.
okay. That sounds good, dude.
Try
Banana,
that.
mango.
Yeah, so banana, mango, pineapple, Andine blackberry, and vanilla. So this is it's got quite the kind of rocky head, but it's kind of sticking around. It's kind of like a light pink coloration. It's maybe a little tan color to it. The beer itself kind of is this. It's like eraser pink, maybe a slight like shade of a purplish color, peachish. It's weird looking, as you can see. And then all the sediment, it's just everything's just sitting still.
Boy, wow.
Nothing is moving at all. And as the head goes down, you're left with all the lovely stuff. So
Pink eraser.
cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy. Thank you.
Cheers,
Backwards.
that beer looks crazy.
All right. Yeah, that looks really good.
It smells like a banana juice thing from Tropicana.
Oh, now that sounds good, dude. All right, so I got this one's like 4 months old, so it's all I could find. But it's a good one though. I mean, but it's from it's not like I don't know if it's a good beer. I've never had it, but I mean it's a good one as far as the picture goes. It's from Ninkasi. I'm not real happy about Ninkasi lately, but it's called the Velociraptor. And it's got a big dinosaur. They have like another one too, but it was even older. Well, it's just one of those grocery kind of chain ones. But this is a 6.6% with 50 IBUs. And yeah, so they have a triple that was decent, but it was old too. They always have old shit. That's what I hate about them. Stop there. It's like, whoops, sorry. All right, so poured about a finger head there, rocky top, nice and firm head though. It's a real nice looking head. Skin in the nose. Oh, we're not. Sorry, we're not reviewing yet. This is the beer I got. So real quick smell though. Oh, it doesn't smell off. Actually, it smells pretty good. Cool. All right, so let's get into this. Start with Tanner here, and see what he's got.
Dude, this beer smells crazy. There's a lot of like toffee, molasses, and just like a chocolate wafer, vanilla, slight hint of like some roasty coffee, but it's more overpowered by like that chocolate and vanilla note. Fig. This smells really good. It smells like it's gonna be super rich. But yeah, this kind of now it's not barrel aged, but it kind of has it's very reminiscent of the aroma that I got with the Stuff of Legends. It definitely has that big, robust, like rich, velvety aroma, I guess you could say. 9.5%, not noticeable at all. Now, like I said, this is about a year and like 8 months, I believe, close to that, year and 8 months old. So it's definitely had some time to maybe dial back a little bit and have a lot more of those complex flavors kind of come out. But it smells really good. So I'm gonna dive into this, and it's got a really creamy lace.
Yeah, it does.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
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 Yeah, there's definitely a lot more coffee prominent on the palate than the aroma. little bit of booziness on the back end. It's slightly chilled. I took this out about maybe 20, 25 minutes ago. So I took it out around 5:45. It's now 6:11 now. So it's super rich, very chocolatey, more on the like cocoa, dark chocolate side. It's a really nice creamy vanilla as well. Really big roasty note on the back end along with that coffee. But this is really good. I could see this. I don't even know if they make a barrel aged version, but I can only imagine how good a barrel aged version of this would be. Yeah, it's super creamy, full bodied, light carbonation. It's not as sweet as the aroma. There's some nice toffee notes in there, but it's not overly sweet. It kind of blends well with the chocolate and the roastiness. But yeah, this is definitely a really good imperial stout in my opinion. Now, this is my first time having it, so I don't know if it's really changed a whole lot. But it would be cool to possibly get like a fresh one of these and see the difference between the two, if I can remember how this one tasted when I do find a fresh one, because I've seen these for a while, but I really had no reason to grab it, but I'm glad I did. I do like it.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm glad this note is coming out on the palate as well now. It's not overly sticky, but it does have a little bit of sticky sweetness to it. I think as you sip on it, the booziness starts to dial back, get a little bit more of those sweet flavors, chocolatey notes. But yeah, for the most part, I'm enjoying it, and it's a good beer. I'd like to try the other variants. Next time around, I'll have a score, possibly some more flavor notes on it. Cheers, guys.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tanner. All right. I'm going to do something real quick. Hold on. We'll probably get in trouble if I leave that on, right? Never mind. No. Okay, let's get Bumpy up here. Thanks, Tanner. Appreciate it. I love that beer. I've had it a few times.
Pretty good.
That is very good.
All right. Yeah. So this lovely party dinosaur. Let's pour some more in here. Let's get the bottom.
God, that thing's thick. Huh?
All right. It's kind of building ahead from underneath. Nope, it's gone. Okay. The aromas, like I said, it's like one of those Tropicana banana smoothie type drinks you can buy at the grocery store with the banana. Definitely has banana. So there's not one that has like all the mango and stuff that I've seen anyways, but this is like banana up front. You're getting the berry note. There's a berry note, which would be that blackberry. There's a sweetness to it, so possibly the mango. It's not really screaming mango. That vanilla could be adding some sweetness to it as well. It reminds me of like banana strawberry, but that's just because of the damn banana and the Tropicana juice type note that I'm getting. There's no strawberry in this, but that's just like that's what my mind goes to. It's like banana strawberry, but no strawberry. Yeah. So a little bit like a banana baby food, that Gerber baby food. Right, John? Yeah. It smells more like a fruited smoothie drink than it does beer. Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers. Where's the cheers at?
Fun.
There we go.
Yeah, this one's like a medium body with kind of the mouth feel. It's got this liquid bubble around it, and then there's kind of this creamy puree that slides down the throat. Carbonation is medium. It's got a bit of spritz to it. There is a tartness. I wouldn't quite say that it's sour. There's a tartness. Starts off with some banana, and then I definitely get like a blackberry type note. There's it's strange. It's there's something else in there, and it's not remind me of malt or anything. There's this strange flavor that just kind of coats in the top of the throat, carries on the back of the tongue, like where you'd find, think bitterness is the back of the tongue typically. So I think it's like a bitter thing. But I can't think of what flavor. It kind of reminds me of like the way that it kind of makes my mouth have this weird like sugar coat, but yet there's a tartness and like a slight bitterness type thing going on. I think they call them UFO pops or something. There's those little pops on the little white sticks that were shaped like UFOs. They're like round, but then they had like the outer ridge around them. I think they call them UFO pops. They're just basically straight sugar with flavoring and stuff. It kind of has similarity to that. Yeah. The flavors are not like the aromas are so much better than what the flavors are giving off to me. I'll come up with a score, but yeah, I'm not super pleased with this one on the palate. It is very drying, and it creates a lot of phlegm as well.
Oh,
not really something you want to drink after having a long run or something like that in the heat. Cheers.
That might be a good idea.
Nice, dude. Cheers. Oh, damn it. I usually like their last one I had a few times. That was delicious. But yeah, that's I like the banana though. I really like the sounds of the banana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just odd. Pineapple. That's probably what it is. It's probably the pineapple puree. That's probably what's hitting me in the back.
Huh. Oh. Well, cool. Worth a try anyway. I'll look for it. See if I can find it. Nice sour burp. All right. Cheers, Bumpy, man. Thank you. Thanks, man. Good review. All right. Okay, so let's get into the nose. Now we can review. So it does have, there is a slight turn in it. Now I'm getting kind of, it's warmed up a bit in the glass. I am getting a slight like tea kind of thing. It's starting to kind of turn over. But I do get like pineapple. I get a very nice dank, hoppy kind of vibe on this. Like earthy, hoppy, humulus lupulus, the the oils from your hops. Nice resinous feel there. Yeah, actually it kind of smells like Sterling hops or Fuggles or something like that. With a little pineapple, a little orange in there, navel orange, sweet. Maybe a little grapefruit, slight pine. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell bad. Actually, the more I smell it, the less tea I get. I'm starting to get more of that. I don't know. We'll have to just taste it. But a hazy beer. It's not chill haze. It's kind of see through. You can kind of transparent. Kind of transparent, but I guess you can call it a chill haze. It looks like a hazy, actually, like a Westy hazy, but whitehead, little like a creamy whitehead. But let's drink this. Cheers.
Cheers, beer man.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah, no change. actually. No change. Sweet, not too salty. Has a sweetness to it. The bitterness is in the back for sure. You're getting that earthy, hoppy, resinous kind of feel as well as the nose. This one's not bad, actually. I'm pretty impressed with Ninkasi right now for this one. Not too hardcore on the alcohol. The front gives you a nice like grapefruit, orange, like I was saying, pineapple. You get a lot of that, like the juicy part of it, like no rinds, just that straight juice. And it's not sour until you get to the back. It gets that bitter kind of feel, but kind of a grapefruit. There's a slight, I want to say a slight pine, but it's very, very, very minimal. This is a good drinker, actually. There's a little melon going on. There's some cantaloupe melon, maybe even like watermelon rind, I guess. I said there was no rind, but I'm starting to get kind of a watermelon-y kind of rind or something. It's not bad though. It's very drinkable. It's earthy. It's like it's got this nice earthy, hoppy, resinous kind of kick to it. That pineapple and that grapefruit. It's really nice. I'm happy. This is good. What the fuck? 4 months in a can and it's all right. So, okay. Let's get back to Tanner here and get our last words on our beer. Last thoughts.
All right. This beer is really good. I do like it. I think if I were an abominable snowman and I was in the snow in a cave, I would want to drink this beer because it's very like beefy and kind of boozy, warms you up a little bit. It's probably not the best time of year for me to be drinking it, but sitting in the AC. So yeah, this beer is really good. I'm gonna give it like a 95. It kind of has that somewhat reminiscent of like a Oreo cookie, like that chocolate wafer / vanilla combination. I kind of get that on the back end with this one, but it does seem like it has a decent amount of the sweetness, like I said, molasses and coffee, along with a little bit of like that roasty coffee. I think the coffee is very much more noticeable on the palate. And you can't really smell it on the aroma. But like I said, this is a really good beer. I would give it a 95 out of 100. And I actually have the Great Divide website up, and they have, I can tell you all the variants of this one. So they have Barrel Aged Yeti, which looks really good. I'm going to have to try to find that. Mexican Chocolate Yeti, Pumpkin Spice Yeti, which pumpkin, for the most part, I'm not a huge fan of. But I mean, if they can make a beer like this, I mean, I'd like to see how they could use the pumpkin. One that I'm really interested to try is a peanut butter Yeti or chata Yeti. And then they have a peppermint bark one. But yeah, the peanut butter and the horchata, I think I would really want to try, and the barrel age. So I will look for. Well, actually, I think they had the pumpkin spice peanut butter and the Mexican chocolate. The other three, I don't think I saw. I believe they had the other three. So maybe I'll bring those to a show or possibly do a review on my channel of them. Yeah, like I said, I do like this. $6 for this can. It's actually a decent price if you think about it. It's not barrel aged, but for what you're getting and the flavor you're getting, I think it was definitely worth the money with the stovepipe can. So, yeah, 95 out of 100. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man. Right on. 95 out of it, not bad. So that raspberry one's really good, dude.
You tried it?
Yeah, dude. That's good, dude. That's really good.
They don't list it on the website though.
Raspberry cherry or something. I think it was cherry chocolate.
Chocolate raspberry. I saw that. Raspberry, yeah. Yes, I didn't even see that one. But yeah,
I did see it once before, but yeah.
Maybe they stopped making it.
Probably. It's always on the bottom on the sales thing, like you can't sell it, so I grabbed those. But with a stout, you don't have to really worry a whole lot about dates. But all right, well, cool. 95. Nice, Tanner. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
All right, Bumpy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, Yeah, Finch apparently has a bunch of different party dinosaur ones that they put out. So I did check it up on Untapped to get the Untapped score to pair against the score that I'm going to give it. So I had to do some searching to find the exact one that I had. So there seemed to be about like 5 other ones that popped up before this one ever did. So I think the aromas on this are nice. I mean, I gave it like a good appearance score, even though it looks funky and weird. It's what are you going to expect with a bunch of different purees and stuff put in there? So it doesn't look like they artificially colored it to make it look pretty and green or weird or anything like that. It's just what it is. Yeah, the aromas are really good. The flavors, that's where it kind of fell off a bit for me. I wasn't picking up on a lot of the different notes that were in there. It also had that strange note on the back of the palate that I'm thinking it's probably the pineapple puree coming through. But to me, it was coming off like some weird sugary pop that I used to get when I was a kid. It has the same drying effect to the palate as well. Body on it, I think, just has that weird layer of thinness around it. I wish that it was a thicker, gloopier body, maybe a little bit more on the full side versus being medium. And for the amount of sours that I've had in this category of fruited sour ales or heavily fruited sour ales that have a ton of puree in them, this one was mediocre. It was all right, but not disgusting, but not up there with some other ones I've had, even from Finch themselves. So I'm going to score this one with a 39.5 out of 50, which puts it in the good category. Now on Untapped, for the exact one that I had out of 51 total ratings, so only 51 people have rated this on Untapped. It averages out at exactly 4 out of 5. So within a 0.5 of what I'm basically scoring it, they seem to like it just a little bit more. But yeah, that's that.
Nice. It's good. At least it's good. That's what we're looking for. All right. Well, thanks, Bumpy, man. Cheers, man. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers.
All right. Well, I want to welcome in the latest people here. Welcome in BC, Scratch and Bow. Cheers to you guys. Ridge, man, Ridgeopolis, Last Beer. Josh, cheers. And Cheryl Crawford, cheers to you. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. All right. Appreciate the support. All right. The Velociraptor was not bad. It actually scored a 3.87 on Untapped, which is actually a pretty nice score for them. And fresher would have been very good. I'm gonna have to try and find something fresher. They have this little dinosaur thing like series, and I've been looking at them, and I'm just like, okay, but not bad. I didn't say what the body or mouthfeel was on this. The body is definitely a medium body, and the mouthfeel is just kind of, I don't know, just like juicy and wet. Like it's nice. I don't really know the words for. I never really studied like what mouthfeel it is. It's like they give you proper wording and stuff when you're tasting, but it's just wet. It's like a nice, wet, hot day kind of feel. It feels really good and loose on my mouth. I just liked how it worked. It was creamy. There you go. It's a creamy one. And the just pineapple orange, like a slight navel orange, very big herbaceous, hoppy, resinous kind of thing, all through the mouth. And the finish just gives you a slight pine grapefruit, gives you a little like juice bomb first, and then goes into a nice West Coast kind of feel. Very good beer, though. I thought I'll give it a 91 out of 100. Definitely deserves an A in my opinion. But yeah, so good stuff. Really, really enjoying this. All right, so Ridge, you gonna join? You gonna join on? Will it mix tonight? Yes. You can convey something, Yes, you can.
That'd be fun to ever done.
All right. Well, let's get we did our scores. Let's go ahead and bring up the panel here. I'll just make it proper here. All right. Go ahead and shout your stuff, whatever you want to shout. Cheers.
All right. So tonight we'll be doing. I think it's good, right? Can you guys hear my AC or no?
A little bit,
A little bit. Let me turn it down.
but it's not
I'll wait till the
terrible.
end. So tonight we'll be doing Will It Mix. I got something pretty cool lined up. So yeah, it's pretty much open bar, live hangout, mixing up cocktails, Cuban beers, pretty much anything with alcohol. If you want to mix it together with something else, as long as you got something mixed up together. Sheesh, I can't speak.
I'm there too.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be at 9 p.m. tonight. I think Bumpy's set in the chat. Thank you, Bumpy. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, I'll let Bridge in there if he wants to show up a little late. That's fine. But yeah, it's pretty much you can review what you brought. You don't specifically have to review what you have. If you want to just come on and cheers, Bob. If you want to just come on and hang out and have a good time, like I said, it's like open bar kind of hangout. Shoot the shit, ask questions about cocktails, beers, stuff like that. A bunch of different topics. Yeah, if anybody wants to join, let me know. I'm sure I can get you the link. And then Saturday, I do my Rate That Beer. It's a live beer community beer reviews, open panel. If anybody wants to hop on, you can always join. It's you can do a revisit. Doesn't have to be a new beer. And yeah, it's pretty much just a beer review show. There's no restrictions. Bring whatever you want. And yeah, look out for other stuff on my channel. I actually bought something tonight for Will It Mix, and I would like to do a specific review on one of the products that I brought. Actually, I might actually do a review on the other thing too. You'll see what I'm talking about if you check out my show tonight. But yeah, shout outs for other people. Shout out to SBG and Polo Beats. Those guys, they do a live show, or I believe they go live sometimes. I think sometimes they just post it to the channel. They have a show. It's called Is It Chuggable? Is It Sendable? Where they take a bunch of different lighter beers, crusher beers, see if they're I guess you could say more on the sessionable side where you can drink a bunch of them. I think that's pretty much what they're going for when they say is it chuggable, is it sendable, or is this beer something that you can hammer back. And yeah, it's a good show. Those guys are both great dudes. Fairly newer to the community, but they are really cool. Polo Beats does a lot of pop-up live streams, as does SBG. SBG also does like knife forging and gaming, stuff like that. It actually stands for Shitbird Gaming. But he has a very diverse channel, and they're both really cool people. And I think you guys should go check them out and drop them a sub, show them some love. And I'll leave some room for other people to shout out other people. And thanks for having me tonight, Beer Man. I'm glad that I walked by this beer many times. I'm glad I picked it up tonight because I really do like it. So
Yeah.
yes.
Glad you got to try that.
Yeah, for sure.
They make some damn good beers. Cool, man. Well, thank you, Tanner. Tan. All right, Bumpy, you are next.
All right. Well, I put out my 50-point inspection videos Wednesdays and Fridays. Those are my beer reviews, beer inspections, whatever you want to call them. Monday night, I have a live show. New Brew. That's the name of it. Just bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. It's a 3-part type of a show. It's reviewing your new brew that you brought. It's general chit chat in a free-for-all formation, and a little question and answer for the panel. Anybody's welcome to drop a question, and if it's appropriate enough, and if it's something that we can actually answer, it might end up as part of the show for the panel to answer that question. So if you're watching that and you're in the chat and you think of a question, feel free to put it out there. You didn't shout out, so I don't know what's going on with Miscellaneous. He may or may not do a show on Thursday. If he does do a show on Thursday, it's around 8 p.m. Eastern time, and it could be a variety of different things, either from his beer session where he'll just drink a few beers, in session do reviews on them to live streams like asking beer related questions of the panel and just kind of going around chatting about stuff like that. Alex the Beer Master on Friday. He does do another live show. He calls it Alex and Friends. He does that on Thursdays. The time kind of varies. It can be anywhere from 10, 10:30, 11 to 11:30. But I think he's trying to push it towards 10 o'clock to 10:30 as the start time for that show. But Fridays is his regular scheduled program that he does is Food Fridays. And that's at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. Alex the Beer Master. And this Friday is chili cheese dogs and beer, of course. So get yourself a dog, get yourself some chili, some cheese, and make yourself a nice chili cheese dog.
I'm ready for it.
Other than that, I'm ready for Will It Mix later on tonight.
Oh,
I will. That's a lot of alcohol and stuff there. We're making a zombie. So
nice.
There you go.
Those are pretty hard, hefty drinks. So see if I make it out alive, or if I want to brains.
That should be fun.
Oh boy.
It's got absinthe in it too. So
gee.
or wormwood. Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy. All right, thank you. Okay, so next, well, we're gonna go. Let's go with beer and cheese. Will be. I got it right here. Sorry. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do cream ale. I just figured it's hot. I'm trying to think lighter beers. Cream ales we've never done. Belgian IPAs I don't believe we've done. And any amber, it could be any red ale, amber ale. It could be a Scottish, an English, an American, a Belgian amber, whatever the hell you find that's amber related, with an American cheese, a Colby Jack cheese, or any cheese starting with G. I always got to throw out those Ennies because I want people on my panel. If you can't find it, you can always find something with the Ennies. But yeah, be there at 6.
I've got a question.
Go for it. Yeah.
Well, never mind. Because I just realized it doesn't start with G. So my question is, I answered myself.
Okay, cool.
What about good cheese? That's what
our name of a cheese, and a cheese style. I should have said with the first letter G. But 8 o'clock Eastern for that next Tuesday. And if you want to bring that and pair it up, see if it goes well. Breathing real heavy. Jeez, what's wrong with me? All right, so we got next Wednesday is going to be I Like Your Style will be this. Spaceballs. I was going to do another one, but I figured this would be better for now. If you want to bring something that is related to this, I think that'll be kind of fun. Spaceball it up and bring something that reminds you of that, and let's review it. So 6 o'clock Eastern, and I've said this already like twice this week, but I have a review that I'll be putting up soon from Great Notion. It was really good, and I want to shout out 3 people. I got Don Drinks Beer is what he calls himself now. Changed his brand. Was Don's Beer Reviews. Cheers, my dears. And then you got Finru, who just came out with a video last night. He was doing a fish emulsion fermentation. I thought that was really cool. Showed some records, and if you want to go check him out, he's a really good dude. He's on a break right now from beer, I guess, from what he said, for a month. I don't know if I could ever do that. Blue Ice is another one. BLUU_ice. Very, very cool dude. Just very relaxed and calm and cool. You know what I'm saying? He's fun. Check him out. subscribe to him, and he'll subscribe back, and he'll answer your. He'll look at your videos, you look at his. You know what I'm saying? We all support each other here. So let's end this show and say thank you to the commentors, the chat people, the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting us. And thank you, panel, again, East Coast Elk Reviews.
Cheers, guys.
And Bumpy Road Brews. Yeah. I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm getting nervous. And Beer Man here, if you haven't subscribed to me.
Bad Luke, John.
I need to eat bad.
Pan and B-Man.
Yeah.
Like a really bad.
Tan, B-Man, and Bumpy.
Bad things that happen at the beach.
Yeah, right.
Don't let those bad things happen at the beach. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I hope you guys got a beer ready because we're gonna do this last little like saying, you know. Let me get everything ready though first, real quick. Sorry. I'm not sorry, man. I'm really not. Okay, you guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this beautiful world, but not after one more sip. Cheers.
Cheers.